What'd you do? What's up, guys? What is up? 8:39 p.m. How are you? Welcome. We should receive a special invite, special guest tonight. He will join me in a few seconds, hopefully. You guys know him. Most of you do know him, actually. We're waiting for Jason. Jason, the coin collector, Genova. Yep. Should be here quite soon. All right, Jason, if you're here, hit me up. The ex-Lord. His name is no longer the Lord. Is the M coin right now. The Lord of the coins, correct. Yep, the goat as well. I invited Jason.
Hey, what's up, Louie? What's up?
Welcome. Long time no see, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm fine.
How was the church?
Church is good. I made my prayer.
Do you go quite often or every week?
I go once every couple weeks. I go to both. I go to Jewish and synagogue and church, both. Because I'm half of my family's Jewish and half my family's Christian.
I think your mother is Jewish and your father is Christian, right?
Yes, yes.
So I assume that you pray to both gods. You pray to Jesus and also to Hashem, right?
Yeah, it's really weird. It's a really weird mixture, but that's the way it is, you know?
Yeah, you look great, brother. You look amazing. You look healthy, Jason.
I am much healthier since I left the fitness industry. I'm glad I left the fitness industry because it was messing me up. Look at all the fitness people are passing away. Lost Boston Lloyd, very young.
May he rest in peace. Yeah, may he rest in peace.
All the bodybuilders are, you know, dying young from all the stuff they're taking.
Yeah, talking about age, happy belated birthday, Jason. You were 37.
Yeah, 37. I still look good for 37, by the way.
You look amazing for 37, frankly.
I don't diet anymore because all that dieting messed me up emotionally and physically. It messes with your hormones, your cortisol levels, man, when you diet around a lot.
Indeed. Did you celebrate your birthday with your family?
Yeah, I celebrated with my mom.
Good. And I think you confessed to me that you want to go back to the gym on a personal level,
yeah,
just to
for
show
health,
you
for more health benefits.
And you'll be training on your own, no gym partner, nothing like that.
No, I train by myself, but I just do maintenance, a lot of lightweight, a lot of repetitions now.
Yeah, but you still look healthy. I mean, I've seen some pictures of you as of late. You look amazing.
I do. I look healthy. I mean, I'm not cut or anything, but I'm bulky right now, you know?
What is your current weight, Jason?
I'm about 5'7", about 5. I'm pretty tall. I'm not that short. I'm about 5'8", about 220.
220 at 5'8". That's good. That's like your usual weight.
That's my off-season weight. My where I just sit on the off-season, you know.
Yeah, time flies by, Jason. You're 37 now. You and I are all timers on YouTube. Me, I started YouTube in 2006. When did you start your YouTube channel?
09.
Oh, 9. That was like 13 years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. I was 23 years old when I just got on there.
Wow. What was the last time you competed, Jason?
17 was my retirement, the Ruby.
Ruby Classic. And what was the last placement you had?
Yeah, that was the last show I ever did because the supplements messed me up emotionally and physically. You gotta remember, when you're weighing out food and you're counting calories and you're eating 6 meals a day and you're fasting and doing fasting hard and heavy ass lifting, you get injuries from being brittle, you get moody from being on low carbs and cranky. I just don't want to live that lifestyle anymore, man.
May I ask what kind of supplements are you taking? Any kind of whey protein or carbs
No,
powder
I
or
just take carbs, like carb drinks like that. The Blackstone Lab carb replacement drink that PJ's got, the Glycolog or whatever it's called.
Yeah, sorry about PJ. PJ is in prison now.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's sad, man. It's sad.
Yeah.
I hope he learns his lesson not to do that again.
Yeah. Are you still in contact with him while he's in jail?
No, but I do talk to his grandfather sometimes.
Ah, his grandfather. Give him my best.
Yeah, I will. By the way, I'm a coin collector now. I collect interesting stuff. I'm in the hobby business.
Exactly, and yeah, that's what I want to talk about today.
It's a very lucrative business right now with the gold and silver spike going up right now. It's a very lucrative business to be in right now, man.
Is it safe to say that right now with this hobby, you're quite richer than your YouTube days?
Yes, absolutely. I'm making a living at it.
And you started this hobby when, actually? When did you start?
25 years ago.
5 years ago?
25 years ago.
Oh, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
So back then you were living in in California, right?
No, I was living in the Bay Area, near San Francisco then.
Yeah, but that's in California, by the way.
Yeah. I've been collecting a long time. I know everything about mint marks, rarity, everything. Like I said, when you collect coins, you don't deal with raw stuff. You gotta get graded stuff, certified stuff.
Absolutely. And what is your most precious item that you have in your collection?
An 1807 Drake bust $50.
May we know what is the value of that item?
Over $1,000.
Over $1,000. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. And I've seen you with one of your friends visiting an expo as of late. So do you go often to this coin expos?
I go to all the coin expos. I go every Sunday every last Sunday I go to a Florida coin show every last Sunday of the month, and I belong to a club.
And who are these people usually that basically mingle and dabble into this?
They start off anywhere between 25 years old all the way up to like 60 years old.
So you are one of the youngest.
One of the youngest, but there's some who are a little younger. I have a friend of mine who's like 22 years old. He collects.
But that being said, most likely you are the fittest coin collector in these events, right?
Yeah, there's a couple big guys actually. They're pretty bulky. Actually, I got a friend who's used to be a power lifter. He's 37.
Jason, I've seen some old video of you lifting some dumbbells, doing some presses with 90 pounds. That's some heavyweight. Do you reckon you can lift this weight now?
No, injuries, arthritis, tendonitis, all that shit, man.
Where do you have those injuries? Is it your shoulder?
It's all in my back and it's all in my rotator cuff.
Oh, that's nice. Do you reckon it's because of all the supplements you have taken?
Yes, when you diet and you get brittle, you get very weak and you get injuries from your tendons and your joints can't catch up to the weight.
Yeah, and right now, do you feel good? Do you still have some pain here and there?
I still have some pain in my lower back, but either that, I'm doing good for 37.
Of course you're doing good. By the way, are you still following bodybuilding or not at all?
Not that much, just a little bit with the people passing away in the fitness industry. Like I'm keeping track when I hear this. I just give my heart and condolences to those families because it's really bad, man.
It is, but there is no free ride, Jason. When you play, you pay. When you abuse, you gotta go.
Yeah, when you abuse, look, God rest all the bodybuilders that have passed in the last 10 years because it's really sad, man.
Yeah, and by the way, you told me one day that you stopped following bodybuilding when Dorian Yates retired, and he retired in 1997.
Yeah, I stopped watching bodybuilding shows.
Yeah, but you were a fan of Jay Cutler, right?
Only his condition.
What was the best shape of Jay Cutler? Do you reckon it was 2001 or 2009?
9.
When he did that famous stomp pose, right?
The stomp pose, yeah.
Yeah, it was quite.
Those are the fun days.
That was the fun days. Now, frankly, me too. I'm not watching. That was like the Arnold Classic 2 days ago. I didn't even watch it, man.
It's horrible. You can't even watch it. You fall asleep.
Absolutely. By the way, your friend Greg Titus, I think he was released from prison.
Oh, wow, good. That's good for him.
Yeah, he was
Congratulations on that,
released
great
nearly a few
guys.
weeks ago, I think. I think he was released a few weeks
Congratulations
ago.
on that one. Finally out of prison. That's great, man.
Yeah, but probably he's no longer the same man.
No, he's a changed man, probably.
I mean, he's old by now and he lost all his gains in prison. What do you think?
He probably lost the whole game, but if he starts working out again, he could probably get him all back with the right supplements and the right food.
Absolutely, absolutely. And by the way, are you still hanging up with your old friends that you used to work out with? There's a
I
guy
hang
called
out with
Big.
Andrew. Andrew, I still talk to. I still hang out with him.
What about the big guy? His name is Big Lenny. How is he?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't keep track. I just mind my own business and stay in the collectible business.
That's correct. But is it safe to say that Big Lenny is the guy that has the biggest gut you ever met?
Has the biggest heart I've ever met. He's a nice dude, man.
Biggest heart, but also the biggest stomach too, right?
I've seen worse. There is much worse out there, probably.
Absolutely. By the way, are you still living on your own or you moved with your family?
I moved. I'm back in home with my mom.
But are you still in the Delray area?
Yeah, the Delray area.
Still a lot of traffic there, especially going between
Yeah, but
Boca Raton.
not on work days. It's not that busy on the roads.
Yeah, back in the day, I remember you bought a Toyota Corolla. Do you still have it?
No, I have a Mazda hatchback now.
Ah, is it Mazda 3?
No, it's a Mazda hatchback. It's a 2013 Mazda hatchback. The first the key start ignition car.
Oh, that's a nice car, man. That's an amazing car. I think it's automatic, right?
It's automatic and stick shift. It goes both manual and stick.
Ah, so it has both.
It has both, changeable. Yeah, some cars do have that.
That's amazing, man. And by the way, do you miss your fans?
I miss my fans who don't troll me. The loyal, good ones, yes.
Most of them, hopefully are
Most
loyal
of
friends.
them. I mean, they like to screw around, but I mean, they mean all well, man.
Absolutely. And let me ask you, back in the day, you were known when you were in the fitness industry, you were a YouTube celebrity, you had that persona of the Lord Vader. Did that persona transition with you into the coin passion or no?
Into the coin passion later on.
So right now you still have some sort of a Lord Vader, but this time around the Lord Vader of the coins.
I'm just called the coin man now.
Right now, this is your nickname, the coin man.
The coin man.
Bro, I could not keep up because you had some sort of a cream name when you were doing rap. What was the name of your rapper?
J Cream.
You were J Cream. You were the Lord Vader, the M Lord, M Piss, and right now you're the Lord of the coins.
Yes, the Lord of the coins.
May I ask you how many items do you have?
A lot. Well, I don't want to go into that, but a lot. I have a lot.
Hopefully you do keep them in a secure place, Jason, because they're very precious.
I have them all in the bank mostly.
Ah, in the bank. That's good, man. That's good.
Yep. Yep.
And by the way, are you single, Jason?
What?
Are you single?
I'm still single, man. It's very hard to find a good woman these days, man.
And why do you say that? Why is it?
Because girls are mostly just want to be famous now. They don't want a guy for the heart they have. They want to use them and abuse them.
So they think they're looking for clout and exposure.
Most of them are looking for clout.
Absolutely. And back in the day, God knows you had a lot of clout when you were a fitness celebrity.
Yeah, now I don't want to deal with that anymore. I want to deal with just enjoying my life and having fun, you know?
And obviously you and we were quite known on social media back then. Right now we retrieved ourselves. Do you feel relieved, less stress, less exposure, less drama?
Less drama and less stress, yeah.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely. And you feel it when, like when you go out, people recognize you less and less, right?
Less and less.
Which is amazing. People don't know it, but it's a proper relief.
It's a proper relief and less stress and less tension.
And by the way, you went off the gym for how long? You did not train for how long?
I didn't train for a year.
For a year with no lifting whatsoever, right?
I kept most of my gains too.
Yeah, see, I mean, frankly, even when you show the cones, your fingers are quite big. You have some thick fingers, man.
Some people have great genetics. Like some people are just genetically blessed. Like Ronnie Coleman, before he did anything, he was still a big guy, man.
Absolutely. And you think your good genetics, they come from your dad or from your mom? From your
Definitely
mom?
my dad.
Your dad's genetic, right?
Genetic freak.
So your last name is Genova. Is that Spanish?
Italian.
Ah, so you're half Italian.
Yes, yes.
Ah, that's why you go to a church. So you are Catholic,
Yeah, partially, yes.
partially Catholic. That's amazing. That's amazing, man. And by the way, if you have some messages to tell your fans, because it's been a long time that they hear from you, what would you convey to them? What would you want to tell them?
I would tell them that I moved on and I'm living a better life now, but I'm just going to let you know that I do miss you fans, and that I am very humble to tell you that I'm enjoying my life retired, and I hope to, inspire you over the years, and I moved on and I'm doing better things now in my life.
Now, if you go back in time, if we turn the tide, Jason, would you do things differently? Did you do something that you regret or you have done
Yeah, I would do things
differently?
differently, not all those stupid things I used to do on the internet.
Okay. Did you regret when you were lifting heavy because you were lifting some crazy weights and
Yeah, I do
which led
regret
to
it
your
because
injury?
it got me badly injured. I regret it.
So you were lifting too bad. I mean, you followed the Ronnie Coleman method rather than the Jay Cutler because Jay Cutler was lifting light.
Yeah, I was lifting very heavy. I was abusing my body very badly.
And do you reckon you were doing it for attention, or you had some bad advice?
I just had bad advice at the time. I regret. We
Yeah,
all
of
do.
course.
We all do, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a big mistake that a lot of people do when they're young and they lift heavy. I mean, you were lifting some crazy weights, man. I remember those videos. The weight you were pushing were just biblical, man.
Big, big tons of weight.
Absolutely, absolutely, man.
Now I'm just
Uh,
retired. I'm enjoying. I like the hobby business, a tangible business. It's fun. You never know when you get something, and you go to the candy store and you pick up something. It's just so exciting to pick up something like rare and interesting, man.
and do you guys exchange these coins, or do you sell and buy?
I trade and do everything. Trade, toss, whatever, flip.
Okay, and do you go to basically shows which are quite far from Florida?
Some of them, the farthest I've ever drove is all the way up to Tallahassee.
Tallahassee. Tallahassee is still in Florida, I think, right?
That's the capital, Florida.
Yeah. And by the way, back in the day, you had a dream of becoming a Hollywood star. How is that dream going?
Down the hill. Don't want it.
Well, so you forgot about it completely.
Yeah, I'd rather use my brain and do history and all that stuff and science and all that, because I'm very smart in history and science. If you were to tell me what year the Titanic sank, I would tell you it sailed from Southampton April 10th, 1912, hit an iceberg at 11:39 April 14th, 1912 in Halifax, Newfoundland, and sank April 15th, 1912 at 2:20 a.m. in 12,500 feet of water.
Good Lord, you remind me of a persona of a movie which was played by I think his name is Dennis Hoffman. He played with his brother, basically Tom Cruise, and he was very knowledgeable. He remembered every single date. I think it was a
Yeah,
true
I'm
story.
Rain Man. I remember history. Like if you tell
Rain
me,
Man. You remind me of Rain Man. That was a very, very good movie, man.
yeah, if you tell me how many human bones in the human body, there's 206 bones in the human body, over 650 muscles in the human body, or 50%, 60% body water. And I'm very smart, man. Very
So
smart.
you are a mix of Rain Man and also Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump was very smart too.
Yeah, I'm a mixture of him too.
That's amazing, man. By the way, are you going to the movies these days or no?
What?
Are you going to the movie theaters these days?
Yeah, a little bit here and there.
What was the last movie you saw? You watched?
I haven't seen a movie theater in a while, but I'm gonna go see the movie the Elvis movie.
Yeah, that's like a true story, right?
It's a very good movie. I want to see it with Austin Butler.
And you are a fan of Elvis, I do
Yes, I
recall.
am. Thank you very much, Elvis Presley.
Yeah, you had the proper outfit with the proper glasses and what
Yeah,
have
you
you.
ain't nothing but a hound dog.
You know what? Your fans miss you, man. They do miss you. But right now, they have the chance to follow on your plan on your actually new
Yeah,
account.
my Instagram's Genova Jason Howard. That's my new Instagram, and that's where all my collectibles are.
Will you put some stories every once in a while to talk like we're talking now, just to say hi to your fans to keep in touch?
Yeah, they can keep in touch with me. They can say hi and keep in touch with me.
Absolutely. I think they will definitely enjoy that, man.
So,
Jason, what do you think? Let me ask you a question about some news before we go. What do you think about what's going on right now between Russia and Ukraine?
it's bad, man. It's terrible. It's horrible.
Do you think there is a chance for it to expand to world war?
I think not in the United States, but I think all over the other places, yes.
So it would be quite dramatic, and we're not out of the bush, right?
We're not out of the woods yet. We'll have to see what kind of deal we can make with these weirdos.
And you're reckoning who is at fault? Is it Russia or Ukraine?
Definitely Russia.
Yeah. Talking about this conflict, you probably did notice that the gas prices are quite high, right?
Yeah, everything's going sky high.
And will it affect your business, the gas prices?
No, because I don't go to that many far coin shows. I usually stay local in the South Florida region.
And tell me, give me an average day of yours. What is an average day in Jason's?
I wake up in the morning, I read books, study history, study science, read. I love to read history books. I just study, like, Abraham Lincoln was born February 12th, 1809, died April 15th, 1865 by John Wilkes Booth and Fordsman. I love learning history. Like, if you were to tell me what year Bob Marley died, he died May 11th, 1981. John LaBelushi was born January 24th, 1949, died.
Here, because he's moving. Probably the connection is not that proper. Did you hear my question, Jason? I asked you who is your favorite U.S. president?
George Washington.
George Washington, who is basically the founder, one of the founder, the very first one, right?
Died
yeah.
December 14, 1799, was our president 1789 to 1797.
Do you know about the story when he had some sort of a vision? He was desperate, and then he saw a vision of a big map, which was like the U.S. map with all lit up cities everywhere, and it gave him the will to continue the war of liberation versus the English.
The Declaration of Independence was signed July 2nd, 1776, and then became a national holiday 2 days later.
Exactly. And do you know some history about the Civil War? Obviously, you know about Abraham Lincoln. He fought the Civil War.
Gettysburg Address, and I can memorize part of it. It was in 1864, the Gettysburg Address, where the Gettysburg War was. It's 7 years ago. Our forefathers brought forth upon us kind of a new nation conceived in liberty and have the premonition that men are created all equal.
If you were living back there, if you were living in the Gettysburg era, would you be with the Yankees or with the Southerners, namely the Confederates?
Freed the slaves.
Which are the Yankees? Who won, actually? They won.
They're the good guys.
They're the good guys, so the Yankee won.
Yep.
That's amazing, man. What do you think about all the cancel culture happening nowadays in America? Do you like it?
No, not really.
So you're not into the woke culture, right?
I'm in a different era. I was born in the Zennial era, the Zennial, before the millennials, before the internet, before any of that crap.
Do you think the internet took it too far? It is exposing some bad nature of human?
Yes, it took it too far.
Okay. What do you think about the dynamic between the two genders nowadays? You did mention to me that it's quite hard to find a good girl, but because
they all want to be famous now. Hollywood celebs, all of them.
Yeah, and over there in your neck of the woods, you live in Delray.
It's bad. Bad for relationships down here.
Really, eh?
Bad.
What do you think about these girls who, I'm not going to talk about them, but they prefer to basically dabble into some internet stuff rather than having a serious relationship? Do you salute that?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Proper. Thank you, man. Now let me ask you, what is in the books for you? What are you planning to do in the near future?
Just do my collectibles. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun teaching my knowledge of my history. I know.
And you're teaching this to whom?
All my fans. I'm teaching this.
Oh, that's amazing, man. Jason, and back in the day, you used to take pride into being a fitness YouTube celebrity, and you wanted to acquire a supercar. Back then it was McLaren. Do you still have these dreams, or you're over that?
No, I'm kind of grown out of it, grown up.
So you're not looking to be, the bling bling, the Rolex and what have you, right?
No, you grow up out of these things. Some people grow up out of these things.
I definitely salute that, Jason. I absolutely salute that.
Yep. More
Jason,
humble. I'm more humble now.
You're the M humble. One final word for your fans, Jason, before we let you go.
Enjoy the content I throw up on my IG. Follow my IG, Genova, Jason Howard, and enjoy the content. And I'll be throwing up a lot of interesting, cool stuff on collectibles.
Thank you, Jason. God bless you. Talk to you soon. I'm going to publish this video and link your account.
All right. Have a good night.
Have a nice one. Bye-bye. All right, guys. That was your very true Jason Genova. Right? It's high time for me to proceed with my stretching. We have to do this a little bit early because he is busy. God bless you. Be saluted. And talk to you quite soon. Have a nice one.